shake the bamba digga ball. cherry that you can hear and that the sound is good, because if you can't hear me, you will not hear Sonu either. Well, the Titler Alumni Association is very happy to bring the Sonu Nigam concert to you and to bring so many Titlerians together, some with memories and friendships going back decades. What does it mean when the alumni rent a stadium for their get-together? It means we are proud to be who we are. It means we think that our shared background and value system are something special. There are reasons for us to feel that way. The biggest one being the founder himself. Reverend James Douglas Titler, the Scotsman who came to India as chaplain to the Viceroy, founded several schools in Delhi. These schools are among the best in the city today, which shows how true was the vision that he gave him. But to one school, he gave his name. The school where he is affectionately known as Papa. His love for children was unbounded and unqualified. I remember that the bell for afternoon recess was never sounded till his chair had been placed outside where he could see all the children, where they could run up and receive a kiss on their cheeks whenever they felt like it. He was always happy to see them. He would keep the best report cards with him and also the deficient ones, so that he could hand them over himself. On the better ones, he would write some encouragement and put exclamation marks. Not one or two or three, but 8 or 10 or more. We used to count and treasure each one. Equally, he would write something to encourage those who hadn't done well. And both sets of pupils received their cards the same way, with a beaming smile and a kiss. Like I said before, his love wasn't bounded or qualified in any way. The little ceremony never made the children feel either self-important or undeserving. He just let it be known that he loved them and expected them to do their best. This spark of self-worth and confidence that Reverend J.D. Titler ignited was further sustained and nurtured by other kind-hearted, dedicated individuals. They taught us, guided us, corrected us when we made mistakes, encouraged us to put in our best efforts, and were there through the ups and downs that are part of growing up. Many of them are sitting right here in the audience. I would request all of you to express our appreciation for their selfless and untiring efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give all our teachers a very big hand. To formally welcome our chief guest and other special invitees, I would now request Mr. Ashok Agarwal, the president of the DS group, to please come to the stage. Mr. Agarwal, welcome the guests.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor for me to welcome Shri J.D. Titler, the Honorable Minister of State for NRIs, along with Mrs. Titler, who is present amongst all of us. In fact, I am also grateful to Shri Shahid Saab, the Honorable Member of Rajya Sabha, who is also present amongst us, and welcome him along with his Mrs. on this occasion. Friends, Titleer Alumni Association does not need any introduction, and more so today when we are all waiting for Sonu Nigam's performance. I would only just like to mention that all of you have traveled from this great institution, the Titleer School, into very esteemed positions in your career. The development which this great institute has provided is unforgettable at all times to come. Very humbly, I would like to submit that the school plays a very vital role into the life of each one of us. We from the DS would like to humbly associate with Alumni Association and also with the school in one form or the other. I would, without taking any of your time on today's occasion, would request Mr. Vajpayee to see to it that Mr. Sonu Nigam starts performing as fast as possible. Thank you so much.
Yes, Mr. Gurwal, I second note this request and the desire of the whole audience which is here. But I would still request the chief guest to please come when I call. Mr. Jagdish Titleer, please.
In fact, this is my first time. Actually, this is my first time I'm attending this function. I'd like to thank all the sponsors and of course Sonu Nigam, who is our old student, and all of you are dying to listen to him. That's what you're coming here for. So am I. Again, thanks a lot to Gurwal sir for sponsoring it and helping these students. Thank you very much.
I would also request Mrs. Titleer, please, to come to the stage.
She's a wonderful person who will always help.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as Mr. Titleer also said, you've come here to hear Sonu sing, not to hear us talk. If I could sing, I would sing for you till Sonu came, but I cannot sing. So I'd just like to tell you that our school is now 50 years old. It was started by the late Reverend J.D. Titleer in 1954. And it's 50 years of glory, 50 years of excellence, 50 years of sending out thousands of students who have found their way and have found their place in the sunshine of life. 50 years of sending out wonderful sons and daughters of whom parents are so proud, wonderful and loving students who keep coming back to us, and no matter how old they are, some of them even have grey hair, but they come and they touch our feet and they are thankful to the school for what has been done to them, for what the school has made them. And for this, we bow our heads in reverence to Reverend James Douglas Titler, who started this school, who gave this wonderful gift of education to thousands of students, and we continue to follow in his footsteps. We are just the shadows of that man. He laid the footsteps for us, and we faithfully follow in his footsteps. We have sent out, as I said, thousands of glorious students, but I must say that the brightest star, the one that shines the most today, our celebrity student, of course, is Sonu Nigam, the one whom you have come to hear. He is the brightest diamond in the crown of the school. And besides that, we also have Siddiqui Saab. And I was so thrilled to hear that we have another member of parliament, of course, besides Mr. Titler. We normally take him for granted as a member of parliament. But Siddiqui Saab is also an ex-student of the school, and we were just recalling how they were in tents, and how even the trees used to grow out of the tents, but still received glorious education even there. For those who do not know about the school, our school is now in Rajinder Nagar. We've been there for the last 25 years, and we have a beautiful building there. And all ex-students who haven't come there, please come, visit us. It will be a great pleasure. So without further ado, and I hope Sonu has come in, we will present to you our shining star, Sonu Nigam.
Thank you very much. I did visit this school recently, and it was 25 years ago that I had passed out from the old building. And I felt, oh, these youngsters, they're so young. And I felt old. But then I met Mr. Shahid Siddiqui a little while ago, and I felt very good that here's one person who's senior, who's been there 10 years before me. And with Mrs. Titler's introduction, I'm sure all of you want to see who this person is. So I would request Mr. Shahid Siddiqui please to come. Thank you very much.
Friends, I don't want to come between Sonu Nigam, and I didn't know it's a real surprise and a pleasure for me to know that Sonu Nigam also passed out of the school I did. I passed out in 1969, and it was a great privilege to be in that school, because we studied, as Mrs. Titler was saying, it was a kind of Shanti Niketan of Delhi. Tents, trees, no playground. We used to walk all the way to Ajmal Khan Park to play. So many memories have come to me, but I don't want to talk about it now, but I would love to come to the school sometime and talk to the children there and revive all the memories I have of that wonderful school. Thank you very much for inviting me, and bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. To make this get-together a memorable one, Sonu and 16 of his fellow artists have flown in from Mumbai, especially for you. It does promise to be an exciting evening. This show this evening could not have been possible without the support of all of you and a handful of Alumni Association volunteers who worked for months, led by a very energetic person, Dipankar Bali. I would request Dipankar to come here and present himself to the audience. Here's the young man we have to thank.
Good evening, Delhi.
नीचे आ रहा हूँ यार.
Myself, Dipankar Bali, President, Titlerians Alumni Association, welcome you all on behalf of my school, Titlerians Alumni Association, and my sponsors to the live concert of Sonu Nigam. It's overwhelming to see such a large turnout today. Before moving ahead, I would like to congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Titler on the occasion of the Golden Jubilee year of our beloved alma mater. We dedicate this evening to Papa Titler, our dearest founder. J.D. Titler School has produced quite a number of alumni who have excelled in their respective fields, be it academics, arts, sports, or any other profession. Since the Alumni Association has started 2 years back, I have met so many people in different professions and in different stages of lives, but all have one thing in common. They all still cherish their school memories. I feel honored to be a part of this legacy. We all are extremely grateful to Mr. Sonu Nigam, who has been so kind and generous to take time out from his extremely busy schedule to do this exclusive show. Thank you so much. It means a lot to us. You have been our backbone, sir. We are here today only because of your kindness. When I contacted Sonu sir regarding the show, he immediately agreed and we fixed up October 1st as the D-Day. His continuous cooperation during this entire time is highly appreciated by all of us. Thank you, sir, once again. I would also like to thank Mr. Jagdish Titler, Mrs. Jennifer Titler for the encouragement they have provided to me and my team. I am thankful to all my teachers for their support and blessings. I am also grateful to Mr. Agam Uncle and Shobha Aunty for travelling all the way from Mumbai to be with us on this very special evening. Thank you, Aunty. My Didi for attending this function and guiding us from time to time. We appreciate it. I am extremely grateful to my sponsors. They have been very kind and generous and helped us from time to time. My special thanks goes to Rajnigandha, the world's largest selling premium pan masala, our principal sponsor, for the encouragement and their never-ending support. I thank Mr. Agarwal, President DS Group, for showing faith in us and sponsoring us in our debut function. We are extremely grateful and proud to receive a scholarship from DS Group, and we assure you that our school and students will live up to the expectations and the faith that you have put in us. Many thanks to my co-sponsors, Dabur and Indian Oil. I would also like to thank Mr. Raghunandar, Vice President Sales, Dabur, and Mr. Shriram for showing confidence in us. My sincere thanks goes to Mr. V.C. Sikka, GM Indian Oil, Mrs. Chitrata Bose, Mrs. Gurvija Vajpayee, both from Indian Oil, for all their support. I can't express my words for the amount of help Aditi Signage System had offered us, be it physical, mental, financial. They were always there with us. Special thanks to Mr. Arun Arora and Mrs. Aditi Arora. They have helped us out in their own way. And how can I forget Siddharth? Day in and day out, he has cooperated in every possible way. Millions of thanks to him. I wish him all the best throughout his life. My sincere thanks to Jet Airways, Ascon, NP Communication, Win Movies, Sasar, Mridula Furnishing, and all those who have helped us in making this music concert possible. Heartiest thanks to all my team members who have worked really hard in arranging this fantastic evening. I would like to call them up one by one onto the stage. I am announcing their name in alphabetical order. Please give them a huge round of applause for they appreciate the hard work they have put in. Mr. Abhishek Agarwal. Amit Khanna. Devinder Thakkar. Hira Thakur. Raghav Nagpal. Ankush Bali. Nikhil Bansal. They are not there. Special thanks to Ms. Neena Andrew for all her support. I am also grateful to my patrons, Mr. Sunil Vajpayee, Mr. Vaishali Jain, and Mr. Sonu Nigam. In the end, I would like to thank Talkatore officials, Delhi Police, Mr. Sunny Chukral, who now has the major job as the evening progresses. Thanks to all the family members, friends and well-wishers. Sit back, enjoy this evening that has come after 5 years. Cherish every second of it. I request the students to please get in touch with me after the show as we have to chart out future events under the alumni banner. Okay friends, thank you once again. Very soon, Sonu sir is going to arrive there and he will take over the stage. Thanks.
So that there is nothing that comes between you and the enjoyment of the concert.
अव्वल दर्जे के गड्ढे से हुई सुपारी के माथे पर लगी चंदन की छोटी सी बूंदी में कत्थे का दिल चुरा लिया। सुपारी कत्थे को लुभाने के लिए केवड़े की खुशबू में सराबोर होकर आती। सुपारी के नजदीक आने के लिए इलायची का जायका होना गया। बरसों से चलता आ रहा उनका प्यार आज भी दुनिया को रजनीगंधा के नाम से महका रहा है। रजनीगंधा पान मसाला, ये अंदाज है खास। ये दास्तां उस वक्त की है जब बेहतरीन किस्म की सुपारी की मुलाकात अव्वल दर्जे के कत्थे से हुई। सुपारी के माथे पर लगी चंदन की छोटी सी बिंदी में कत्थे का दिल चुरा लिया। फिर ये दोनों अक्सर मिलने लगे। सुपारी कत्थे को लुभाने के लिए केवड़े की खुशबू में सराबोर होकर आती और कत्था सुपारी के नजदीक आने के लिए इलायची का जायका अपनाता। हालांकि दुनिया ने इनको अलग करने की लाख कोशिशें की, पर बरसों से चलता आ रहा उनका प्यार आज भी दुनिया को रजनीगंधा के नाम से महका रहा है। रजनीगंधा पान मसाला, ये अंदाज है खास।
I would request you to wait for 5 more minutes. Listen to some music. Mr. Pugral can please play some music. And also we'll be here with you in a very short time. Thank you. 5 minutes.
नमस्कार दोस्तों, सोनू निगम और उनके साथी कलाकारों की ओर से हम आपका स्वागत करते हैं सिर्फ इन्हीं लफ्ज़ों के साथ कि आपके मतलब की बात कहता हूँ, जुबां मेरी है बात आपकी है। आपके मतलब की बात कहता हूँ, जुबां मेरी है बात आपकी है, आपकी महफिल संवारता हूँ, चिराग मेरा है रात आपकी।
तो दोस्तों आज फिर वही रात है जिसने एक और दिन पर काबू पा लिया। ये रात जो अंधेरी होती चली जाएगी, बोझिल अखियां सपनों में खोती चली जाएंगी एक और नए दिन के इंतजार में। कहाँ क्या हुआ खबर नहीं, कौन कैसा है फिक्र नहीं, सो ये दिन भी बीत गया, पता नहीं जीवन का ये घड़ा एक बूंद भला या एक बूंद रीत है। तो ये रहा मैं आपके सामने विनोद तिवारी, जिंदगी के एक ऐसे मोड़ पर खड़ा जहां जिंदगी अपनी बाहें फैलाए खड़ी है और ये जीवन जिसे जिया है हमने और आपने एक हसीन ख्वाब है, और इस ख्वाब की तासीर किस किस को मिली है, मुझे आपको जी नहीं, उनको जिन्होंने जिंदगी को सुर दिया है, संगीत दिया है, लय में ढाला है, तरन्नुम बख्शा है। तो यही है वो जिंदगी जो आज रात अधूरी है, हम सबकी मोहताज है। ये रात, ये जगह, हम और आप, फिर आगाज क्या है और अंजाम क्या और उसके दरमियान क्या क्या है। तो आइए दोस्तों, जैसा कि आपको पता है कि आप मिलने आए हैं हिंदुस्तान के उस कलाकार से जिसके चाहने वालों की संख्या गिनी नहीं जा सकती है। He is no other than your Bulgarian Sonu Nigam। और आज के प्रोग्राम का अंजाम है आपका कॉर्पोरेशन और उसके दरमियान है वो अनगिनत चमकाते सितारे जो सोनू निगम के साथ यहाँ मुंबई से तशरीफ लेकर आए हैं। तो आइए प्रोग्राम की शुरुआत करने के लिए मैं सबसे पहले आपके सामने पेश कर रहा हूँ उस कलाकार को जिसने अपनी आवाज के दम पर हर प्रोग्राम की शुरुआत की है और आज हमारे साथ यहाँ पर मौजूद है चेतन राणा।
सबसे पहले यहाँ पर उपस्थित जितने भी साइक्लोरियंस हैं, शिक्षकगण, प्राध्यापक, बच्चे, उनके परिवार के सभी सदस्यों को मेरा प्यार भरा संगीत भरा नमस्कार। तालियां हो जाए, थोड़ा सा आप लोग वार्म अप होइए। तो सोनू जी अभी आने वाले हैं तो मैं चाहूँगा आप लोग थोड़े वार्म अप हो जाएं और हम लोग कुछ ऐसे गाने गाएंगे जिसमें आप लोग हमारा साथ देंगे डांस के जरिए और गानों के जरिए। तो पहला गाना मैंने चुना है जो जिसमें आपको डांस करना है और आप लोग सोचोगे कि यार पहले गाने में क्या डांस करेगा, तो ये थोड़े से वार्म अप करने वाली बात है कि आप अपने सिर्फ एक हाथ को जहमत दीजिएगा। और इस गाने में अगर आपने इस गाने का वीडियो देखा हो तो सिर्फ एक हाथ से डांस किया गया है इस गाने में। तो मैं चाहूँगा आप लोग सभी मिलकर एक यूनिटी जो है आपके टाइटलर स्कूल की उसका पुरावा दें कि आप लोग वी आर विद अस एंड वी आर गोइंग टू हैव अ ब्यूटीफुल इवनिंग। जितने भी रिमिक्सेस हैं उसमें सबसे अच्छा रिमिक्स लगता है क्योंकि बहुत ही डिसेंट तरीके से इसे किया गया है। बाकी आप लोग देख रहे हैं क्या क्या हो रहा है चैनल्स में। सो lovely song which is originally composed by late Rahul Dev Burman and being sung by a very popular singer. I hope you like it. और गाने के साथ आपको अगर गाने का वीडियो याद आया तो प्लीज डोंट फॉरगेट टू डांस विथ योर वन हैंड। एक हाथ से आप इस गाने में साथ दीजिएगा। ब्यूटीफुल सॉन्ग फॉर ऑल द टाइटलरियंस।
वो चली देखो प्यार की गली, उसे रोके ना कोई। वो चली नन्ना मेरी जान, देखो जाना ना वहाँ कोई प्यार का लुटेरा मेरी जान।
Are you ready for the dance?
वो चली she's found the love that's real, now her mood is not easy. Finally, वो चली leaving all her things behind, only love on her mind. Finally,
I can't see your hands. Can I see those are sitting here? One hand down. Come on, everyone.
वो चली she's found the love that's real, now her mood
आपके इस रिस्पॉन्स के बाद लगता है कि आज की शाम डेफिनेटली बहुत ही अच्छी गुजरने वाली है। मैं चाहूंगा अपने आप के लिए आप जोरदार ताली बजाइए प्लीज, जॉइन योर हैंड्स फॉर योरसेल्फ। और अभी अगला गाना है, ये गाना बहुत ही पॉपुलर हुआ है, फिल्म का नाम है मर्डर। मुझे मालूम था कि ये रिस्पॉन्स आने वाला है, और गाना ऐसा है कि थोड़ा सा देखने लायक नहीं है, लेकिन मम्मी डैडी के साथ अकेले डेफिनेटली देखने लायक है। लेकिन गाने के जो लिरिक्स हैं और जिस तरह से इसे गाया गया बहुत ही अच्छा है, कंपोजिशन बहुत अच्छी है। सो अगेन ब्यूटीफुल सॉन्ग फॉर ऑल द टाइटलियर्स। ये गाना मेरे ख्याल से आप लोग मेरे साथ गाएंगे। इसमें जो पार्ट है वो ये आप लोग गाएंगे, ठीक है? आप लोग गाएंगे मेरे साथ? तो फिर से शुरू कर रहा हूं, ओके? कभी मेरे